Boop boop boop. Whoa! Hey guys, it's your good old buddy Papa Tikyo again, and I'm coming here live from my wonderful Kabukicho Red Light District Tokyo apartment with one of my favorite guys in all the YouTube Japan survival horror genre guys on the internet.
One of the top three for sure.
One of the top three, definitely up there. We got Jared from Avalanche Reviews, guys. Say hello. Yay. Yeah, Uncle Jim is still up at the farm right now, so he's on a little bit of a break. So we've got Uncle Jared here to come by and play the arcade games with me. Now, have you played this game before?
I have. It's very different.
It's different from the Super Nintendo.
If your whole experience is just like NES Battletoads, this is gonna blow your fucking mind for sure.
Okay, yeah, because I don't think I've ever played the arcade one before. So this
very
is
different. There's some. I think there's a shot. I forget her name. The chick with the black hair, like the 80s
hot
hair
chick.
chick. Yeah. She's looking good in this game, so you'll be good.
Oh, is it gonna be like titties and shit? Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah,
cool. Let's get into it.
sick. It's dope.
So like the one for NES, Super Nintendo, or whatever, that was made for kids, but this one's made for the boys.
This is for sure. Yeah, this is 90s right here. This is what this feels like.
Okay, I'm gonna put in all the coins.
That's all you need. 1 million.
Okay, yeah, 1,000,000 coins. Okay. Oh, we can choose, huh?
Wait, how come? Okay, I gotta press start. Wait. Did
Okay,
I choose Rash?
I'm gonna be the big guy. Now it's your turn.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right. Wait, is it 3 players? Maybe not. All right, so you're Pimple. That's bad choice. Rash is the best.
Yeah, but I want to be the big guy.
Yo, these graphics fucking rule.
Dude, this is so badass. Oh my god.
Hell yes, dude.
General Slaughter.
You're frogging
Go.
hides.
So full of holes. Yeah, let's check this out. I'm gonna beat the shit out. Come here.
Yeah,
you
see
fucking
blood,
rat. Dude, holy shit.
It's for real, I'm telling you.
Dude, this is like, it looks great too,
Yeah,
man.
no, it's kill and a lot of good scaling shit going to. This is dope. Watch this big ass fucking.
Oh,
mushroom cloud.
just love beating the shit out of these things, dude.
It's satisfying.
Oh god, you know that's one thing I really miss from like games is like I really love that in Turtles in Time too. How it's just like when you hit stuff, it felt like it really connected, you know. God, they're just so punchable.
That's the thing. You can't do this in 3D. It's sprite based. You can only really make something feel good to punch with 2D sprites.
Wait, what is this now? Are we getting attacked by bees?
You get health back by licking those guys.
Oh, okay.
It's like what I've heard about women. That's supposedly true.
What, they eat the flies?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you get women to eat the flies. That's how it goes. Oh, I just love that. I just grabbed his face and just started punching it.
It's so dope. It's so cool. This game's wild.
Like I want to know what these things did to deserve so much pain that I'm enacting on them.
And the crazy thing is this is rare too. So like this is the same rare that everybody knows from like Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, like Donkey Kong and shit.
Yep.
Dude, I love how they
so
sound like the
cool.
chipmunks too. God, just beating the shit out of them.
I don't think I've ever seen this cabinet in real life before either. This was just like I've only ever played this through emulation. Or I mean like legal means that would never emulate. You know, on YouTube, every time they're talking about emulation, they always like feel like they have to say or turn it down. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They always feel like they have to say like, "Oh, for legal reasons, I obtained all this stuff." I'm pretty sure you could just say, "No, I'm emulating." Like,
I don't think Nintendo's gonna sue you unless your whole thing is like. I think it's only Nintendo really that gives a shit to begin with. You know, they are the ruiner of fun.
they are eternally.
Like I remember in college there was like this guy who I worked with, and he would always put a quote up on the whiteboard during the day, and like one of the quotes was like he named the scientist who found out that all snowflakes are not in fact unique and that they all are the same shape or something.
Yeah.
And he's like that guy's the ruiner of fun right there. And so it's like Nintendo's like, yeah, like we love the fact that you love our stuff, but don't you ever try to show that you love it ever. And if you even talk about it or show that you love it, we'll kick your ass.
There's like, I can understand to a degree. It's like, okay, we have an IP and we have to sort of like protect it to a degree. But then sometimes people are like, hey, I'm doing this for free and I'm profiting zero from it. It seems like, man, you do not need to step in at that point.
Yeah. I mean, at least that's the cool thing about Sega is that, like, they actually just, like, you know, they hire the people that do that, you know? Who the fuck is... Oh, shit.
Dude's got abs.
Dude, Jared, look at you. It's you in a game.
That's for sure me.
You're
way more hair. Yo, did we just kill him?
That was... Oh,
yeah.
no.
Somebody say,
I was like,
come
that...
on.
Yeah, he didn't really put up much of a fight there, you know? Oh, God. Come here. Come here. Let me touch you. Just come here for a second. So we just knock him out and then kick him off, and he's like, I'll
he's
face
got,
you.
like, less teeth every time he does it, too. Sick.
Come here, Schnookums. Come here.
In the background is giving us hints. Double tap the joystick to run.
Come. Oh, my God. He knocked me off. Oh, shit. Oh, you got the hip thrust going.
Yeah.
You did the cool one.
That's within my character. Trashed.
Oh, it counts how many of the dudes we killed? Nice. Pulverized.
Carnage with a K? That's 90s, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know you're cool when you misspell stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got the Predator thing. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this thing, if it bites you, there's like blood everywhere. It's pretty cool.
I like it that not only it's like a giant scary snake, but he's also sentient and he's like angry.
That's the last thing we need is snakes that are aware of their own existence.
Yeah. Oh my God, is an angry reindeer? Fuck off. Bitch ass.
There was no need for Rare to go this hard for this game.
Yeah, dude. They were just like, well, we're gonna do it. Wait, so what came out first? This one or the Nintendo ones?
That's honestly a really good question. I'm not sure. I want to say the Nintendo game came out first, and then this did, but I don't know if that's true.
Ah, come here, bitch. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pick Zitz this time.
Yeah, dude. Come on, bitch. Ah, no. He hit me in the nuts. He hit me in my frog nuts.
Fucked him up, dude. I cannot be fucked with.
You fucked that snowman up. Take that, Frosty, you bitch ass.
Come on, how am I supposed to... Oh, wait, maybe you can punch him.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, since you're, like, in America, you were in a place that never got snow, like Florida, right?
Yeah,
so,
never, ever.
butt-kicking zone.
Oh, yeah, it just snowed here, like, 3 days ago or something like that. That was wild. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like, I love it, too, when the weather says, like, it didn't say it was going to snow.
Yeah. I happened to be up at, like, 4 in the morning or something. Then out of nowhere, there's, like, a random, like, lightning and thunder crash. And you just don't hear that a lot in Tokyo, like actual thunder. So I was pretty surprised. So I looked out the window and then just snow coming down.
Yeah, no, that was, I mean, the only thing that sucks about snow in Tokyo is that it never stays, you know?
Yeah,
it never stays on the ground.
But it's a vibe, though. And I can appreciate it.
Tokyo Godfathers, man.
That was really good. I like Tokyo Godfathers.
Yeah, that's one of the best. I think it was made by the same guys who made Cowboy Bebop.
That makes sense.
Yeah, nah, that's a cool one.
I'm gonna be honest. I always feel like a bit bad for saying. I think Cowboy Bebop's a little overrated. I don't like.
How
it.
dare you?
I know.
How
I get it.
How dare you?
I understand.
Watch your fucking tongue. You watch it. You're in the house of God right now.
I grew up like in a time where it was mostly like anime motion pictures, and so a lot of my favorite anime ever are movies like Fatal Fury, the motion picture, Vampire D, Bloodlust.
Yeah, no, Fatal Fury. I mean, those are movies though. You gotta think of TV shows.
That's
different.
The thing. Like I think I like motion pictures more than TV shows and anime.
Fuck you, Rudolph. Yeah. Well, I mean,
when
each
me
their
and you
own.
first met, we did karaoke and we did fucking Oh Angel.
Yeah.
That bar, dude, that was sick.
You're the first guy I ever met that actually watched the Fatal Fury like anime movies, you know?
And could sing "Oh Angel." I didn't.
Yeah.
I've never even heard the Japanese song. I had to read along with it because I only knew the English words.
Yeah,
It was a good time, dude.
I love that that movie's like my favorite anime movie.
Dude, there's so many great quotable moments. The animation's so wild, dude. It's killer.
You weak, arrogant fool. You think that you could fight Godimus, a god. Don't you underestimate me, you arrogant son of a bitch.
It is so good.
Oh, this is just mine. I have it? Okay, cool. Ah, no. Yeah, nah, Fatal Fury. It's so funny because I don't even like that. Like, Jim likes Fatal Fury the game. I don't even like it, you know?
No, me neither. I was never a Fatal Fury guy. I was always like a Street Fighter dude. But the movie, Fatal Fury, you don't get better than that. The motion picture specifically. The soundtrack, like, the English voice acting, honestly. Everybody,
Oh, yeah.
Everybody hates on English VO from that era, it's bad to a degree, but it's bad in a good way.
No, I mean, like, it's, but the voice acting for that one in particular is really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, like, they sound exactly like their characters sound like they should be, you know? Mai sounds like Mai, you know, fucking, like, Andy and Joe sound like, I don't know, I love that, like, I love that, too. It's like, you know, like, you can't buy love, Joe. Yeah, you'd be surprised.
You decide how easy it is to rent.
Yep.
That's so sick.
Come on, Terry, you're in front of a lady. You can't talk like that. Yeah. Passing the buck. Yeah. Oh, shit. What is this now?
Oh, fuck. That one part where they're fighting Laucorn, and Andy, like, shoots that beam at him while he's fucking with Terry, and Andy goes,
Yep.
"You leave him alone." I was like, dude, that's fucking hard.
It's good voice acting, you know?
It's killer.
I guess that's the whole thing. Like, we're so used to shitty voice acting that, like, when we do hear it, the good one, we really do appreciate it that much more, right?
For sure.
Oh, I punched your bitch ass. Oh, God, he made you feel bad in the pants. Oh, dude, we're just bashing him in the face.
It feels satisfying. There's like a crunch. Oh, shit, he's got
Oh,
me.
God, he got you, man. He just crouched. Ow, my God, you're right. I am bloody. Oh, God, dude.
Oh, shit. Yo, he's got me. This is sick.
Let go of him, you piece of shit. Oh, wow, he ate you.
Also, my Shiranui in that movie
Oh, dude, she's so hot.
gets you going in the pants area.
Oh, dude, I was happy to be a teenage boy while watching that. She made me discover things about myself.
Oh, for sure.
God, oh, man. I see all these, like, I saw this thing on Twitter, and it was, like, in the news that this, like, a hot teacher banged her, like, 17-year-old student, and she was like, I want you to wear the ski mask while you do it. And it just reminded me of, like, that scene from Eastbound and Down. You ever watch that?
Yeah.
Kenny Powers? When he's, like, on the phone negotiating how much to pay with a prostitute, and he's like, why do I gotta get a hotel? I got a house. You can just come over here and give me the blowjob. He's like, and when I do you from behind, can I do you wearing the scream mask from behind? And I was just thinking, like, did that chick watch the show? And she's like, okay, I want you to do me from behind wearing the ski mask. Because, I mean, you know, otherwise there's a whole genre of people out there that just want to get fucked wearing the ski mask.
I mean, I guess if you're gonna, like, fuck a student, you're probably already so ruined in your head.
I know, but it's like you need them to wear a ski mask, like, or not the ski mask, the scream mask. You know, it's like I don't know. I always thought that, like, you know, of all the options for masks out there, like, you know, it's just like if I'm gonna wear a mask during sex, I mean, like, I think I'd choose something like, I don't know, like ninja's too basic. You know, what about like Five Nights at Freddy's mask or something? I don't know.
What would I wear? One that looked like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. For sure.
And then when you're ready to up the pumpage, you switch the Super Saiyan mask. Yep.
For sure. Absolutely, yes.
Oh man, it's I like it how it's going through each individual enemy, and it's like, don't worry, we made sure to cover all the ones that you killed.
Something about the 90s, every enemy had to have a mohawk.
Yeah, mohawks were just poser guys trying to act tough.
That's a fact.
That's why all those dudes who love to...
Oh, there he is.
Oh!
She's stacked in the back, dude.
Bro,
Damn.
she's been doing her squats.
Good for her.
P90X lady, dude. I'm telling you. She knows how to work that shaft. Oh, man.
Honestly, I'll be honest. Just having hair is for posers, I would say, personally.
How dare you? Nah, well, I mean, you're not actually bald, though, right? You
I
just
keep my hair short. No, I'm bald as fuck.
Oh, wait, so, like, if you let your hair grow out, it would be like George Costanza-y kind of thing?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, I'm legit bald. I started, well, the thing was, in high school, I just shaved my head all the time. It was just like how because my dad had always shaved his head. Me and my brother, I would go through phases of having really long hair, and I get tired of it, so I just shaved my whole head. And then I would keep it that way for, years. And I was shaving my head for so long, I didn't know that I was going bald. I had no idea.
Shit.
I was on tour with my band, and I couldn't shave my head for like 2 months. And then my bassist was like, "You're losing your hair." And I was like, "What the fuck? No, I'm not. You idiot, shut up." And then I looked in the mirror. I was like, "Oh, dude, I am losing my hair."
Was it just on the top of your head, or like was it?
Yeah, it's right. It's not like in the back like a lot of people get. It's just the full right here.
Oh wow, so it is the George Costanza. Okay.
It is for sure.
Damn, dude. Yeah, because like my hair on the top of my head is like really thin, but it's not like so thin that like you can't see it or you can see through it. But I'm always worried like if I lose weight, that's gonna add testosterone to my system, and then I'm gonna just like lose the hair, and then I'm gonna have to go to Turkey. I don't know. I like having hair. It's
For sure. Yeah, it's dope, dude.
I like part of me has long hair because I don't want to wear hair gel in my hair to make it look good, but also Terry Bogard, long hair.
That's a really good reason, honestly.
But yeah, like no, my buddy Albo, he went to Turkey to get a hair transplant or whatever, and it worked great. He looked awesome.
I've been considering it, honestly, because I still, like, in my dreams, I have hair. And I don't know why, because I don't really care too much about being bald, honestly. It's not a big deal. I shave my head every day as part of my routine. Like, you wake up, you brush your teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it's just, like, a thing that I do anyways. But for some reason, when I dream, I still have hair. And I don't know why.
Huh.
So, like, I wanna get hair surgery, probably just because like I can, or like I will be able to when I save up money. And it's like, fuck it, why not, man? I'm 40, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't matter, you're gonna die. Someone's gonna stab you in the bicep with this knife. Ah, shit.
Oh, that enemy we were fighting a while ago, I forgot to tell you, you could grab him by the dick and punch him in it. It's sick.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Feel free
really
to
big guy.
Feel free to comment in the... Oh my god, you fucking drilled him with
sick,
blood,
right?
dude. That is badass, man. Hell yeah.
Blackface, I'm canceled.
Yeah, you're canceled. You're a frog and you're black. God,
Yo, he's shitting. You see, dude, he was shitting. You saw that?
I didn't see. It was too
Steady
fast.
shitting, dude. We need to look back on the... Take a look back on the playback.
Yeah, guys, scroll back 10 seconds. See the mouse guy shitting in there. I thought it was like the hot chick, like there's a movie called Rescuers or something where it's two mice or whatever.
Yeah, her name was Gadget.
And no, that's the Rescue Rangers. This is
called
called
Rescuers Down Under?
The first one, not that was the
Rescuers.
second one.
You know, I got you. I remember this.
But in the first one, like apparently they're like flying around London and they go past all these buildings, and there's like a naked chick in one of the things.
Look.
And
dude,
oh here, wait, you do that again.
Oh fuck, his knee in my face, really good. You see? Dude, you're just punching you're grabbing him by the dick.
And you're punching him in the dick.
Daddy dick punching. Dude, yes.
And he even does the oh!
That's so good.
Dude, that is amazing.
This game is wild, bro. I love it.
I feel like that guy, even though he had a gun and he was punching us, I don't think he did stuff to deserve what we just did to him,
We obliterated his
I feel like
balls.
we kind of overdid it, just a little bit. I love it how that we get guns, too. I mean, very American.
Yeah.
Did you ever shoot guns when you were in America?
Oh, yeah. I owned a lot.
Hell yeah.
That was one of the hardest things about moving here. I had to sell my guns.
How do you sell a gun? Like just eBay or something, or?
I mean, you could sell guns to whoever you want to. Well, like I had like basically a garage sale before I moved.
Oh yeah.
And then people would come by, and I would tell them I didn't put the guns out on the table or anything.
Yeah.
But some people would come by, and they say like, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll buy a gun from you. And then I was like, okay. And then they did it.
How? Oh fuck! Sorry. How many guns did you have?
I had a revolver, a 44.
Hell yeah.
Smith & Wesson that I kept in my pantry where my cereal was, right by my front door.
Nice.
And then in my living room, I had a Beretta M32 Tomcat, which is like a little subcompact that my wife could shoot. And then for a little bit, I had a 10-gauge shotgun.
Nice. Did you ever have to, like, did you ever get, like, home invaded or whatever? Or?
Nah. That was all just, like, just in case scenario.
Like, was your neighborhood pretty, like, decently safe, or were there break-ins or anything?
Yeah, well, I grew up in Miami, and we had our, cars stolen and break-ins and stuff. But when me and my family moved to a place called Naples, Florida, much nicer. There was still, like, crime there and stuff, but you definitely not as bad as living in Miami, for sure. And that was fine. But just in Naples, when you grew up in Miami, having guns is kind of a thing. But yeah, thankfully I never had to use it. But the problem is in Florida, you have those hurricanes, and then power would go out for a while, and people would just go around robbing fools.
Oh shit!
So even though I didn't have a concealed carry, in Minecraft, obviously I would never actually do this, but I would just like carry because, motherfuckers are running around. They know the cops can't respond to anything. Nobody has any power. Radios aren't working.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like if I ever had to move back to America, like China invades Japan or something, I'm running back. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get some weapons. You know?
I think it's. I mean, like if you're the type of person who's okay with owning guns, I think it's smart just to have one, even if you don't ever think you're gonna use one. Because you might as well, and it's like a thing that other people are gonna have. So it'd probably be smart if you got comfortable with the idea of being around one, or using one safely. And
it's better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war. Yeah,
for sure. I think it's probably like because a lot of people aren't cool with having guns, and that's fine. Like I don't want people who don't want them to be around them, but
they're a bunch of pussies.
I mean, dude, it's really fun shooting guns. We would get together, me and my friends, like 4 or 5 of us, and we just have like a truck bed filled with a fucking arsenal of shit. And there's nothing more fun. If like a friend of ours like would remodel his bathroom, we'd bring his toilet out to this place we called the Blocks. It was like one of those model neighborhoods that they have, but
nice.
They never actually finished it, so it's just streets that are paved to nothing out there in the Everglades, and we just set up a toilet on the road and just blasted the shit. Very fun. Nice,
dude. Nice, yeah. I mean, that's one of the things I was always worried about, like with guns. The few times I did get to shoot them, it's like, after. I mean, the movie came out after I was here, but that American Sniper movie, where that guy he killed all these people during war, and then the way that he dies is some fucking veteran with PTSD took a cheap shot at him, So it's like. I remember when I went to the shooting range one time, and I was dressed like kind of a little bitch ass. And if you go to the shooting range, they watch you, you know.
Yeah, they do.
And to make sure you're not fucking around, especially if you're not a regular. And the guy was just watching me, and he just wanted me to make a move or something. I was like, I'm not gonna do stuff. Fucking calm down, buddy.
The problem is, a lot of those guys that work at those shooting ranges, they get people who try to take selfies, putting the guns to their head and stuff like that. Yeah. I've seen some horror shit going on in those fucking candid security cam gun range videos.
I love grabbing these guys by the dick.
It's the funnest, dude.
Just yeah, that's what you get, bitch ass.
Dude, the best gun ranges are the ones that let you rent weapons, because then you could shoot wacky shit.
Oh yeah, no, I remember going one of the last times I went home, I rented we got a shotgun and a Magnum.
Yeah.
I just went to town. We got a Beretta.
Dude, it's fun shit, bro. I went. They used to have this one by my house called the Alamo that me and my friends would shoot at, and they were really reasonably priced. But I shot a 1911 that was chambered in 9mm. It was beautiful. Loved it.
I think people it's alright if you don't like guns, but Guns are not bad as long as you respect it, you know? Like, you respect it as it's a killing machine, you know?
Well, yeah, my dad was pretty big on firearm ownership growing up, and he was, like, from the very beginning, he made sure that me and my brothers were afraid of guns. And to this day, I am. You know, you have to treat a gun like it's going to kill you, because it is, at some point, you know, if you're not careful. So I don't touch a gun that I haven't cleared myself, and, like, you have to be really responsible. Like, a part of you feels like, oh, I want to be, like, cool and, like, aloof and I don't care. But when you have a firearm in your hands, it's literally life or death. And it's like, no, I need to make sure this never gets pointed at anybody. That there's never anything in the chamber that I'm not trying to shoot. It's for real.
Yeah, and I remember my friend's dad was a veteran. He would take us shooting sometimes. But even when I was at his house and we were, like, pretending, like, to... Like, he had, like, a toy gun or something, and I point, and he's like, don't you ever... Like, you never know. It could be a real gun. Like, you might be drunk or something. Like, you don't ever... And, like, I remember, like, that's where he taught me, like, the trigger discipline or whatever you call it. You never put your hand...
Very important.
And never put your hand in the actual, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
The trigger...
Trigger guard.
Yeah, trigger guard. Like, always... It's always on the outside, you know? Trigger discipline, you know?
It's very important, dude.
What... Is this guy just a foot now? What's going on here?
That's the best part. Also, there's boob jiggles in the background too for the.
Oh yeah, dude, boobs. Oh,
oh yeah.
I like chicks with boobs. I don't know. I like hot chicks, man. Just hot chicks they're hot, you know.
They're underrated, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, like I think like you lucked out, man. In like high school, you found your hot chick, and she didn't get fat like all those military wives do, who just like they just plump up and get disgusting, and then they like. Fuck like the pool guy named Julio or something, you know? Like you guys have stayed like in shape.
I was the guy who fucked Julio.
You're like, I come here for Mrs. Jones. You're like, she's not in right now.
No, I got really lucky because my wife got super into fitness around the same time I did. So
yeah.
Keeping it hot
so you guys both keep up the gym routine. It's not just you, you know?
I started at first, and then.
What's this? What are we doing here?
Oh, we gotta beat it up.
Oh, Street Fighter?
Yeah,
Street Fighter. I love it how the guy's actually still in there. Street Fighter would have been way cooler if the guy was actually in the vehicle.
Dude, just stomping, just steady getting it.
Oh, dude, the guy's just like, what are you doing?
Don't do this to me, please.
He's like, I'm only 2 payments away.
What else can I hit? Okay, all right.
Oh man, we're just beating the shit out of it.
Amazing.
He's like, damn it, I never even got to take. This is like Onizuka's vice principal. We're just destroying his shit. 50 kills, termination bonus.
You hit a lot of buttons there.
Yep, incoming message. Oh shit, we're fighting Rosie O'Donnell. Cutting runs will never get of me. Enter my stronghold. What? Oh shit!
Oh, this is like the NES level.
Oh, dude. What? I've got like a giant scissor knife thing? What's this? Oh, dude, you can kick those? Fuck off, bitch ass. Oh, I love it when you can fight back like that. Wait, what's this? Oh, I'm a giant ball now.
Fucking
Oh, is that like a special or something?
Yeah, how do you do that?
I just pushed the jump button.
Oh, wait, you hit the jump and attack at the same time. I'm a rock, dude. Sick.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yes. Dude, this game rules.
Oh, shit. I got my giant ball here. I'm gonna stand the status shock to your system.
Oh, those icons next to our life bar. That's the special. Word, alright. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, bit by bit, you know.
The people watching have no idea how long, the amount of effort we put into actually getting this to work on your computer.
Yeah.
It's wild, dude.
We spent like literally like 2 hours, guys, setting this shit up.
It was dope.
But it was cool though because I mean everything. If there's a thing worth doing, you know, it's worth doing right. And
it's a learning experience.
I mean, the cool thing is like we only had to do it one time, you know. So next time we won't have to do it again, you know.
That's my thing. I'm big on like doing a lot of work at one point so that you don't have to do so much work the next time you do a thing.
I mean, that's I think that's like the awesome thing about like I do translation from home and you do YouTube, so it's like we're both at home, but we also have like free time to work on the stuff that we actually want to work on, you know? Like a lot of people like I was in my buddy Cracky Reed's stream the other day and he's a translator too. And one of his viewers was like, how do you learn Japanese? And Crackie's like, you just gotta actually like commit. Like you gotta actually want to do it, and then just put in the time. That's all it is, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like just you gotta tell yourself I want to learn this, and then just you don't mind about putting in all the time, you know.
Yeah.
It's not a waste because you're always doing it, you know.
Yeah, like there's wanting to do something, and then there's wanting to do something so bad you get off the couch and do it, and that's like a big difference.
Even though we're both technically on the couch. Yeah.
And then you could definitely learn Japanese from the couch if you wanted to. Well, fuck off.
I wanted that. Damn. Oh wait, was that a 1-up or was that a power up?
I think there's a power, like a special thing. Yeah, suck it.
Oh, we get a new power up each time we die. Okay.
We've been playing this entire time and I had no idea we could do that.
Well, I was just pushing. Well, I mean, the power up button is the jump button for me right now. So.
Well, I think it's jump and. Oh wait, you hit jump while I got you while we're in this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we could do that in the regular game too. Interesting.
Yeah.
We've got a hypothesis to test.
So like, how many subscribers do you have now?
I just hit 190,000
nice.
2 days ago.
Congrats, dude.
It's dope. Thank you.
How long did it take you to grow up to 100,000 subscribers?
I mean, I've had a YouTube channel for like probably 13 or 14 years now. Maybe 13 years. And I think I hit 30,000 after having a channel for 7 years. If that gives you any idea.
Oh, wait, so you watched my shit before
I
you
even
made...
had like a for real channel. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I used to, well, cause like before I lived here, I just wanted to be here so fucking bad, and content like you and Give Me a Break Man and Unrested, you know, like a lot of the earlier J-Vlog stuff was like I could live vicariously through you guys. So I liked a lot of the daily stuff, like Tokyo Kuni. When he
dude.
That one video where he got money from the government for some reason, and he got a haircut and like got some shoes. That was like my favorite video of his because he was just walking around interacting with people, and that's what I wanted. So like I watched a lot of your guys' stuff just to vicariously live through you guys.
It also kind of prepared you like for coming here, even before vacation, right?
A lot of the shit that tricks people up is stuff that I saw you guys deal with, and it helped a lot for sure. Yeah, I was obsessed with living in Japan for a very long time. Now that I'm here, I don't watch any Japanese content at all, like Japan, like YouTube content anymore, because I'm here and I just like look out my window now.
Well, that's why like I started doing the reaction series, because I was like, if I'm gonna watch this stuff, I need to get something out of it besides watching it, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I started the reaction, because it's just like, well, I could give my 2 cents, and then maybe if it gets popular enough, people will watch. Because I know there's people like Akasan who do like, they react to The Walking Dead and stuff. Like, they're like guys who like they don't like. I mean, they like being in Japan, but they like being a foreigner and like foreign stuff more. And I'm like, you know, kind of like Jim. Jim wants to get away from the whole Japan angle, but like for me, I'm like, I really like Japan. I don't mind doubling down on this stuff, you know.
Yeah,
but
that's one thing I think a lot of people probably don't know about you is this isn't like, it's not a YouTube thing for you. You just want people to come here.
Yeah.
Like when I first met Sam, it was just like, it wasn't like, hey, let's collaborate, let's get on each other's YouTube channels. It was just like, okay, here's how you can stay here. Here's, you know, when you're paying your bills, do this. And like when you talk to immigration, do that. Have a manila folder with all your paperwork and shit. So it's like, yeah, it's not just like, it could be easy for you people to think that maybe you're just like a personality on YouTube, but you just love it here.
Yeah, I mean, like you got to get in where you fit in, right? And
Japan's, it's amazing. Like it's incredible here. I don't like they're gonna have to kick me out of this country, you know.
Well, like I was trying, like I was in one of like Pearl's videos for. It's like she's probably gonna make it into a bigger one. You should be in the video. It's like Americans that don't want to move back to America from Japan.
Yeah.
And it's just like I grew up poor, and I was poor in America, so it's like being poor in America, you are a second-class citizen. So like when people are like, "Oh, you're a second-class citizen if you're a foreigner in Japan," I'm like, I'm poor, you know. I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up upper middle white class like some people, you know. Like I don't have the options for me of going home to like a big ass home with like a big extended family, you know. Like I this is all I got, and so. You know, like if you really like America, like if you want to drive a Hummer, remember those? Fuck it. If you want to drive a Hummer and like own a shotgun and like go to like AMC movie theaters and stuff and get shot, I don't know. It's like I mean, like America is so great if you're coming from a place that doesn't have any of the stuff that America has. But like Japan has all of that, and it's safe, and you don't need to make a lot of money to have a very comfortable life here, you know?
I'm the same way. A lot of people is like, damn, it must be expensive to live here, and I guess like to a degree. But where I was living in South Florida, it's really expensive now, and it's less expensive to live in Tokyo. So I think with like prices being what they are now, it's not as much of a like money thing. It's more of a just like, well, you're gonna have to learn Japanese. You're gonna have to talk to immigration. You know, I get why people are afraid to come here, because you have to change everything that you know to be like real in the world, and everything that used to be regular for you, going down to the store and asking someone like, hey, how do I sign up for this? It's a whole thing here, you know. But it's worth it, because this is probably one of the most amazing places I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I think that's like people. You know, one thing is like you can have an American existence here if you want. Like, there's plenty of there's
Plenty of people do it.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that do it. There's parts of the town where like you can buy only like there's places where you can get American dish soap if you really want to do it. But the thing is though is that if you want to live like that, you got to pay up the ass.
Yes.
So it's like it's all the women whose like husbands work for Google or the embassies that have that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah.
If you're just gonna be a normal Joe like us, then you just gotta adapt. But there's nothing wrong with like the thing is like it's not like like my buddy lives in United Emirates and he's South African, and like him and his girlfriend had to get married to have sex. Like he had to convert to Islam, like at least like the ceremony, just so him and his girlfriend could have sex, because like the parents wouldn't allow it or something, you know.
Dude.
And so it's like, you know, like there's adapting. And then there's like it just sucks, and you're having to adapt just to do basic shit. Japan's not like that, you know.
No, it's like, I mean, like you were talking about getting like American products and stuff, but part of the fun here is getting the Japanese version of the thing that you're used to. You know, like it's like, oh, it's different here in this way. It's, you know, like that's part of it. That's what makes it so fun existing here, is the difference between what you're used to and what's normal here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like
air cons. Like in South Florida, we have central AC. There's not a house that exists that doesn't have central AC. But having like one room in your house with an air con is like normal here, and it's fun getting used to that. It's totally different.
yeah, and it's like I think that I don't know. There's some foreigners that are really afraid about other foreigners coming here and living in Japan and changing Japan. But I mean, one good thing about Japan is that like Japanese people still really much love like their language, their culture, and so like there's going to be a lot of people that come here, buy property, and then they probably move and they keep it or they sell it because they just can't deal with the stuff that Japan wants you to be like, you know, like there's only a certain amount of places where they're like, okay, we'll like adapt to you, which is like Gunma and Aichi and stuff where all the Brazilians are. But it's like most people, they come here, and if you don't learn the language, it's going to be really tough, you know? And
well, like, you know, it's going to be tough for you, too. Like, you're making your life so much harder, and it doesn't have to be. Especially because, like, I don't speak Japanese at anywhere near a fluent level, but I can go to a doctor or ask, you know, at a pharmacy, like, hey, where can I find this? You know, and I couldn't imagine speaking less Japanese than that here. I feel like it would make my life terrible.
Fuck.
Like, it's already kind of like, it's kind of tough being here in a way, but I don't know why you wouldn't just put in a bit of effort and then make your life significantly easier and more satisfying, and you get more out of Japan too.
And I mean, like, also it's just Japan is so I don't know. It's like it's fun to use Japanese
Yeah,
too.
it is. It's like when you're on a skateboard and you just pop a kickflip effortlessly. That feeling is when you nail a sentence without having to like think for a second or use an English word or something.
And it's like it feels good to make Japanese people smile. You know,
Yeah. They
They're-
love it when you speak Japanese.
they're always so serious and stuff all the time. But then when you come up and you're like, I'm a big intimidating guy, and they're like, oh, are you gonna hurt me? And I'm like, no, just how you doing? And they're like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You care. You actually care.
And that's another thing too is Japanese people are incredibly nice by nature. The people may have like Japanese people may hate tattoos and they may not like that I have them, but I don't hear about it. They're nothing but like respectful to my face, you know. And if I leave and they talk shit, that's fine. I'm not there for that. I don't give a shit.
Well, I think it's like people want to have like selective things to complain about kind of thing. Like it's like I think that people anywhere will be petty and they'll sabotage you. Like if you're at work and like they find out you have a tattoo, but you were hiding it. I mean, like I hide my tattoo. Oh my God, who is this guy?
This is
Ron
wild,
Jeremy?
dude.
This is Ron Jeremy, isn't it? Ron Jeremy, I love you in the UHF, the Weird Al movie. I don't know if he was in that movie. I think he would probably. I don't know. He just seems like he'd be like that kind of guy.
He was in a lot
Boondock Saints.
Was he in Boondock Saints? No way.
Yeah, he was the fat guy who jerked off, and then he gets he was working for the mob and stuff, and
man, maybe I need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah, he was like jerking off in a booth or something, and they killed him or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. Boondock Saints, the guy with the Norman Reedus. But what was I saying besides that? Well, yeah, I mean it's just like there's gonna be petty people, and like there's people that complain about Japanese work culture and everything, but you got to remember, like if you move to the cities, you're gonna have so many options, and I think a lot of people get stressed out. A lot of people freak out and they kill people and stuff because they feel like they're at wit's end and they don't have any other options. But it's like you always have the option, dude. Just get out there and make sure you save money and just like don't take. I know it sounds easier, but then like done. But just don't take it personally, you know. Somebody's
that's
an asshole.
one thing too. I have like a personal saying. It's like yeah, it's easier said than done, but everything's easier said than done. You know? And like it's not necessarily about what's easy or hard. It's what you are or aren't going to do, and that's like the only thing that matters. So it's like yeah, okay, maybe it's tough doing X or Y, but it doesn't really matter what's hard for you. It matters like what are you willing to do, and that's. For me, to live in Japan, I was willing to sacrifice a lot, you know?
Yeah, you had to get rid of your guns.
I had to get rid of my guns. I had to sell a lot of my video games.
And you brought your pet over here, too.
I did,
Shit.
Yeah.
That was like 6 months of quarantine probably or something, right?
Well, so what we did was we got all the paperwork so that we could not have him in quarantine.
Oh, okay.
You had to give him chipped. There's a whole process you have to go through. Your vet has to be there every step of the way. And we did it. We got everything, but so we go to immigration, and there's a specific place you go when you have a pet to go through this process. Mm-hmm. They scan his chip, and the woman at the veterinary office just fat fingered one of the numbers when she wrote it down.
Oh no!
And you know, Japanese people are bureaucratic. They're like, we absolutely cannot let this thing in.
Oh
even though
no!
It was like 6'3" instead of 3'6". And we're like, you can see where they did it, right? And they're like, listen, I cannot. So he had to go to quarantine for like 2 weeks, maybe. And it was the most stressful time because he already had kidney disease. And we're like, it's going to kill him. Because you hear like horror stories all the time. But yeah, it ended up working out perfectly. We ended up getting a hold of him, and he was great. And it was interesting for sure. We went to the international airport in Atlanta, and they had a special place where you could take animals to just like run around and like piss and eat food and stuff. It was
okay. Are we on like a space? Is this like the sewer surfing episode of this game or something?
This is exactly what it is.
Sewer surfing. Oh, is that?
Oh, you get a spread shot, dude. This game's already better.
Dude, hell yeah, man.
Can we control
Oh, I can just
this?
hold down the button and it just shoots.
Okay, way better. Yeah. That's way better. This is kind of sick.
Dude, this is badass.
Oh, I had the flamethrower. I thought you did.
Dude, I got the Contra sprayer thing. That's awesome.
I like how they burp after every bite of food that they take.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's what I do. I mean, I think what it is
Laser.
most people who think like they wouldn't be willing to learn Japanese or whatever, come here and visit, and once you see what it's like here, you'll have an idea of what you'd be willing to do to live here. And I would imagine it's probably a lot, because it's incredible here. It's amazing. The food is probably 75% of what I love about this country. Like, it's wild. And it's not even all Japanese food. Kebab, which was never available to me in Florida, is one of my absolute favorite foods of all time.
My friend in the Marines called kebabs Taliban tacos.
Dude, I'll eat those Taliban tacos.
They're
all
pretty
day.
good, man. You know, they got
Kebab
like
don too. The Japanese take on kebab is amazing. Just a rice bowl with kebab meat.
I like it. I like the beef one. Well, I mean, they're all really good.
Yeah, beef is where it's at for sure.
It's so funny. When I first came to Japan, I was so I was so uncultured when it came to food, and now it's like I'm, like, God, man, like I eat pork because I don't want to eat chicken, just because I'm not good at cooking chicken. But like, I love beef so much more now. Like, I remember when I first came to Japan, like, one of my private adult students would be like, "Oh, I love beef. I love meat. That is my favorite food." And I'm like, that's not a food. That's just part of food. That's not. And it's like, but now after being here for so long and getting to try like actual meat, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd never eaten kebab before. I didn't have pho before I moved here. There's a lot of non-Japanese stuff that I eat every day now. Yeah, food rules, dude.
Yeah, dude. Have you made any Japanese friends since you've been here?
Yeah, 4 a.m. Laundry's wife, she's really nice. Hold on, let me think. I want to say there's this other girl that's a YouTuber, and she's learning English, and I talked to her online, but we haven't hung out in real life yet.
I gotta take you to some of the live concerts I go to with my friends.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Then you can make some friends and
Yeah,
listen to some
hardcore
good
scene
music.
too, yeah. The bassist from Doggy Hoods I know. I have a buddy who's introduced me to a lot of the guys in the hardcore scene here. They're really nice dudes. It's really fucking dope.
What is hardcore?
It's like, so hardcore started out in the late 80s. Punk rock had kind of like gotten really soft, and it was like really popular. So hardcore was like the hardcore version of punk. It was, hardcore is short for hardcore punk.
Okay.
And it was like, you like take all the bullshit out, and it's just like a minute-long song where you get rid of all the nonsense, and then you just have the fast part in the chorus, and then it's over.
Okay.
And then from there, it kind of evolved into just like heavy metal, like how heavy metal is in society, where it's kind of like an underground culture, but for punk rock. But then now it's heavy metal and death metal and everything else, and it's become more of like a counterculture music, I guess you could call it. It's just really violent, aggressive, loud.
But you don't do
angry.
drugs or drink alcohol. Well, you would think that
Straight
those
edge.
things come with
Yeah.
feeling angry and
You think
stuff,
so?
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. No, that's like a pretty common
Like, I can't
thing.
be sober and angry at the same time. I just can't.
Dude, I've developed, I'm a master at it now.
You're like Henry Rollins, you know? You're just like, there's always something to be angry at.
Henry Rollins was actually a lead singer for Black Flag, which is a really popular hardcore punk band.
Oh, that's hardcore right there? Okay, cool. I know Black Flag.
Yep. So, like, a lot of the stuff that a lot of people, like, in the mainstream would consider punk rock is actually hardcore. Stuff like Minor Threat. Misfits are more punk rock, but they have, like, a hardcore sound to them. AFI used to be a hardcore band. All kinds of stuff like that.
I saw AFI's cover of The Cure, and that's my favorite version of not The Cure. someplace like Heaven or something by The Cure.
I
Like
like AFI a lot. They're great.
my buddy in high school used to love them.
Me
Oh,
and
I
my
mean,
wife
but he still
love
does.
AFI. Yeah, but the Japanese hardcore scene is huge, dude. It's massive.
Yeah, I mean that's the great thing about Japan is like when they get into stuff, they get hardcore into
They
it.
get
You know?
into it for sure. And then like Tokyo is so densely populated that if you get into a very small niche thing, you'll meet 10 million other people in your local area who are into it too. It's really cool. This is a fucking amazing country, honestly.
Yeah, I mean like that's the thing I love about living in Shinjuku is that like they always have there's like 40 live houses here, so
Yeah.
like
ACB Hall is here.
Yeah.
Anti-Knock is here.
Gods, yeah,
Killer
anti-knock,
venues.
yeah. They got I mean the cool thing is like no matter what genre of music you are, or if you're just looking for a live house just to go to and you got $30 to burn
Every
and
weekend there's a show, no matter what.
every night there's a
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Like,
Hip hop, like techno, what you call it, like vaporwave. Like there's
Yeah.
vaporwave shows all the time. I saw Macaross 8299 here.
Yeah, dude, he's badass. I saw him too in Roppongi a while ago.
Killer stuff.
Yeah, dude, like, oh man, and the cool thing is like if you're into underground shit, you're gonna be able to like hang out with these dudes after they perform. It's not like going to a big concert where you don't get to see them unless you pay for VIP
Yeah.
tickets. Like it's all like you can just like it's all there. Like you can after they get done playing, like they go into the crowd and they watch the people perform, and you can befriend the bands. It's really fucking cool, you know. That's the thing I love about that. It's just like, oh yeah, man, your music was because they're all struggling. They all want to be famous. They all want to have their song, like their music heard and stuff, you know. So, and yeah, I mean that's the thing, dude. Like you got to meet more musicians and be like, I'll shout you out on my channel if you let me use your music or something, and then yeah, they'll be like, oh yeah, dude, cool.
There's a really cool hardcore band called 9% here, and I know the guys from that. And then my buddy Jordan's in another band here. Yeah, but I've been meeting people mostly because like I go to a lot of hardcore shows, so that's like my big social thing. So that's where I meet most people, I would say. But other than that, I've got really good friends with the guy who runs my local Coco Curry.
Nice.
Dude, he's so fucking cool. You know, he's like like an older, more traditional looking Japanese guy. But when I get new tattoos, he'll be like, "Oh, did you get a new one? Is that new?" And like, you know, it's fucking awesome. He's the reason why I feel like people don't hate tattoos quite as much as everybody seems to think they do here.
Well, I don't know, man. I think like after being here for so long, they love foreigners that are westernized, that are foreigners that don't know Japanese. It's weird. Like if you speak fluent Japanese to a Japanese person, but you've got a bunch of different tattoos and shit, and like you grew up here, they're gonna like because Japanese people have like high expectations for each other. And even if you're a foreigner who grew up here, so if you come off like you're super fluent, I mean, you should always have the goal of being super fluent in Japanese, but like they expect you to act Japanese if you like
If
grew
you get
up
to
here.
that, yeah.
And so like it's nice to be held to like, oh hey, like you're one of us, you got to hold that standard. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of bitterness that comes with well, you know, like if you show that you're very different, but like you know the rules too. And they're like, oh man, like you know the tattoos are a big deal here,
Yeah, that's
and
a
you
good
still
point.
got a tattoo. Like what the fuck? But that shouldn't turn off anybody from wanting to come to Japan and learn. Like you should, your goal should be when you learn Japanese to be super fluent, so they assume that you grew up here. But it's just, it's nice being a foreigner here when you're Western because like if you're a guy from India who's like, oh nice to meet you, and you smell like turmeric and you have the weird creepy cringe smile and stuff, they're gonna treat you different than if you were like a white guy here just like being like, yeah, I love sukiya. Sukiya's my favorite, you know. I love the, you know, I love that kokoichi, you know. But if you're like, you know, you're just speaking Japanese and you're like, yeah, you know, like, and you say something that they know, they're kind of like, why the fuck do you know that, you know? And but I mean, it just depends. Like if you're talking to people that have their life together, they're cool. But a lot of people don't, so they're bitter.
I think that's probably my least favorite foreigner, are the foreigners that try to pretend to be Japanese.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with like speaking super fluently and being
not that.
Japanese.
Just like culturally, and then they lose their sort of individuality, and they adopt everything they do must be Japanese, and like I don't know, like it's this like.
Did we just kill him, by the way?
Yeah, we killed the shit out of him.
Nice.
Yeah, because when I moved here, my whole thing is like I'm gonna be, who I am. I love Japan, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm like polite and I don't make people feel uncomfortable, but I'm also not gonna ever be Japanese. You know what I mean? And I don't want to lose that part of myself that makes me who I am. Because like I don't think I could have been like I am and grown up here.
Oh yeah,
they
no.
would have stripped me of all this shit.
They would have fucking Gomer piled the shit out of you.
Sure, yeah.
Beat you with soap in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's when I came here. I kind of made myself a promise. I'll give up a lot to live here, but I still want to be me, And I don't like seeing people who are like inauthentic to their real selves. And a lot of times foreigners come here and they try to adopt like a Japanese personality, and they. Like, it's one thing to live and breathe the culture. I respect the shit out of that. Like, because that's awesome. Then some people come here and they kind of, like, inauthentically become Japanese. And it's like, that's a little lame.
Well, I mean, like, I think there's nothing wrong with going full Tom Cruise, but it's just like, Wait, did we just beat the game?
Maybe? Trying to maintain their cool...
Unflappable
image? Dude, I'm unflappable for sure. Oh, shit.
As the Toads are the heroes in this game, they escape the mangled wreck completely unscathed.
That's a good reason, because they're the main characters.
Using the teleporters they happen to have with them, they travel back to the base. Okay, cool. Wait, so did we just go to a planet and kill everybody and then...
Oh, wait, no, maybe?
Totally awesome.
Oh, that's
you
sick.
whooped the Dark Queen's butt and thwarted her usual...
We never fought her, though.
Oh, it took us 53 minutes to beat it. Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, we didn't beat. You can't beat women, That's the rule, Unless you're Ike Turner, that's the only time you're allowed to even remotely beat women. Or Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
or.
But not unless you're one of those two guys.
Yeah, or any NFL football player.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's time.
Other than that, you can't.
Yeah, you can't do it, guys. So in the game, even if you're a toad, we still gotta respect women because they're beautiful princesses, queens. Aren't you happy your wife is hotter than Bill Burr's wife? We were talking about.
I wake up every morning in a dead sweat. It's like, oh, thank God.
Honey, what's the matter, Jared? No, then go back to sleep. Oh man, Bill Burr just fucking. Oh god. Anyway, guys, that was Battletoads, and we had Uncle Jared here today. And yeah, that was a fun time, Jared.
Punch some dicks, dude.
And we punching that guy in the dick.
So satisfying.
It was so good, man.
And we're the best. We got first.
I'm gonna I don't know any. What's like edge? I'll just go put TA.
You could have put ass, dude. Come on.
I could put ass. Oh
That's
shit.
The main thing.
Did you put ass?
No, I put A.
Oh, there we go. I'll put ass this time.
Yeah. Oh, now I can't do it. Here, I have an idea. Check this one out, dude. No one's gonna see this coming. Boosh, dick.
There you go. There we go. Ass. Greatest grave fillers. Nice, dude. I like it how they're not even trying to be cryptic. It's like, nah, you killed those guys.
Yeah.
They're dead.
I may be big, but you've proven to be slow. What?
All right,
Most rapid rash time I've ever seen. Like, you're obviously one cool cookie.
Cool cookie.
That's me, baby.
Hey, Jerry, you know what? You're one cool cookie,
I've been told that before.
Yeah, many times. Every time you go down the street, that guy right there, he's a cool cookie.
Cool cookie, dude.
But anyway, yeah, guys, that's Jared from Avalanche Reviews. Go over and check out his channel. And, yeah, we do, me and some other guest, we're going to... maybe it's Jared, maybe it's Uncle Jim. We do this once a month, so if you like this, make sure to check out the playlist that I'm going to put at the very bottom or at the top of the comment section, so you guys can go and binge the whole list of stuff if you want. And yeah, you got anything you want to promote?
Bill Burr's wife.
Yeah, Bill Burr's wife, and go check out Bill Burr's wife.
Go check her out.
She's a very stable woman, very rational. Anyway, yeah, guys, you take it easy, you stay black, and Otsukaresama deshita. Yeah, okay. Take it easy, guys. Outro time.
Peace.
Boom.
caring about something with all your heart and energy, but you can't care about it if you're always holding yourself back in case it doesn't work out.
Yeah, why y'all put cheese on my cheeseburger?
I'm sorry, what?
Shut your bitch ass